these together, I just use common sense. So obviously that one went there because those screws fit that pattern. And this guy goes next. It's the light, and it fits the screws like that. You don't have to read the instructions. So here's another type of box. You can see the 2x4 is right there in that orifice, and you can see it there too. So the truss is running this way, and it's got those lag bolts holding the box up there. So that's another type of fan rated box. The mount that we're putting on for the fan is held in by these screws, and they're machine screws that go in like this. I can see what I'm doing here, trying to hold the camera. Rookie cameraman. So this is another type of box. I just wanted to show it to you. Here again, it's a extra black wire. Sometimes the ruffian electricians or the electrical contractor will put in a 3-wire coming down to this switch. So later on, you could have used you could put a 2-gang box in there, or you can put a double switch in there, one for the light, one for the fan. But like I said, sometimes that black wire is always hot. I checked with my little Voltic, and the way it was wired, the light was on the red wire, so that's the only one we need. So coming back down here, I talked about this earlier. I'll just show you what you got to do here. So this guy here has got to go in there. So you undo these 2 screws, loosen them all the way out. Don't take them right out. And pull this pin, take the cotta pin out. And then that slides in there. You put this wire up through here. You got to take this whole thing apart here. I'll do that and then start the video again. Alright, I already backed out those 2 screws. One right there. The other one there. And just slid the wires through there. And you got to line up those 2 holes. Shove this pin in there. This guy. So I got the pin in. I'll put the cotta pin to hold it in there. And then I'll tighten these guys up evenly so that this guy stays straight. These guys aren't really necessary because this pin we just put in really holds the weight. So then we put this guy back on, and once we get that on, actually no, this is the part where if you don't do it right, you get it backwards and you got to redo it. I'll find the piece that goes. Okay, I found the part. So it's common sense. Don't read the instructions. Common sense works better. The reason I say that is instructions are helpful if the manufacturer speaks English and they actually put some thought into their instructions. But a lot of times you read instructions and the product is very confusing. You'll sit there all day. So I don't read the instructions if I don't have to. I've done lots of these fans. I'd much rather watch someone put it together myself. That's why I'm making this video. So this guy sits on here, covers up this mess to make it look pretty. Okay, so once you get this piece on, now this guy goes on. That covers at the ceiling. So once you get that cover plate on, you can slide this guy on. Do it the right way so that the ball and socket swings like that. So the way you do that is you just put the pin in, wiggle the pin past the wires, and then you screw the ground wire on the side into its slot right there. And then you can slide this guy up. It'll only go one way so that this ground fits in the slot that it fits. And then you just put a screw right in there, this guy right here. So now we just take this whole unit and hang it up there. Just to show you some tricks about how to do the wires. It's kind of crowded right there to stuff the wires in there. So I actually should have folded the wires over that side before I mounted this, but it's easy to just tweak them around like this and put them through there. Because then I got this whole open space here to work with the wires. Over here, this guy's in a way. To get rid of excess wires, the space to stuff the hot and the neutral when I'm done splicing them is up into this box, which is bigger than the other one, the space to stuff it up in. You want to get as much wires up out of the way as possible, because remember that remote device going in there is not hardly got enough room. So just to show you the slot thing I was talking about earlier, see that little pin up in the middle? My hands are full here, so 1 second. This pin here goes into one of the slots on this half ball. See, there's one on each corner, 4 of them. So you just hang it up in there. Just like that. Now you can let go of the weight and relax. And you just turn the ball around until one of them slots lines up and falls in there. You want to turn it so that this ground is going to be the best position out of the way. You can always bend it over a bit. So another pointer here is I like to have one set of wires going out one side and the hot wires going, the house wires, the other side. And I'll splice up all the grounds together here and stuff them up in first.